Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of September of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning. To those of you whom have liked, shared, subscribed, and commented as to how these messages are resonating for you. Thank you very much. Thank you also to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. And thank you so very much to those of you whom have attended my Wednesday at noon U.S. Central Time live Zoomcasts. Those have been fascinating, and everyone who's attended has asked to be invited once again. So there's my sign, right? All right, so I'm being guided right into the Gilded Tarot deck here to do a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Scorpio energy I am reading for with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance, the energy surrounding this Scorpio during the first half of September of 2020. Woo! So right off the bat, Scorpio, it is at the beginning of September of 2020 where you receive a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Swords. This is when we start to acknowledge some sort of victory. This is one of the more difficult new paths because the double-edged sword involves the process of cutting away from what was. But collectively, that is what's going on. The universe with the tower energy has been coming in and saying all lessons across the board, all memories and difficulties have dissipated. There's nothing left there. Now is the time to create the next chapters, the next generations, the next things in life. Now, I can't help but notice it is an air sign energy here. We could have a Scorpio who at the beginning of September of 2020 is going to be contemplating a new path with someone who has air in their chart. They may be thinking about someone who is an older, passionate masculine with the King of Wands energies, or someone here is trying to get to the truth of a connection regarding an older fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or they have that in their chart. So we have someone who okay, they're saying, remember in the first couple weeks of September of 2020, Scorpio, that you have the King of Wands energies to set goals and meet goals and get the answers and move forward and set more and more goals for your future and be excited about the journey ahead so that your life is like a well-oiled machine. For the more you work on what you enjoy, the more clarity you will get regarding this new path or this desire for success. Wow. Now, in the relationship sector to another or others, we do have the Three of Swords energy. So this is about heartache. For some, this could be a three-party situation. Someone's trying to get to the truth of the situation regarding an older, passionate masculine and or someone who is very passionate in general. Could be that they're passionate about what they do. They're in a leadership position, and you're trying to get to the truth of this connection with this maybe boss person because you're tired of the heartache. Okay, however that may apply to you. So during the whole first half of September of 2020, we have the Nine of Cups energies, which is awesome. So the Nine of Cups is about, I am going to create, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, a wish come true. I'm going to honor the fact, the truth, that some form of connection here is only causing heartache. Therefore, I'm going to cut away from anyone or anything that is unhealthy for me back here, and I'm going to move into a path of success. I have risen. I have learned. It's like someone is moving on here. They're having a hard time. Be careful because in the actions position, even by mid-September of 2020, Scorpio, there's indecision. Someone here is wearing a blindfold. Someone doesn't want to look at the truth of the situation. Or there's indecision regarding someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There's indecision about a victorious path. For some of you, your wishes could come true regarding a passionate masculine or what you are passionate about. But it puts you in a state of confusion. So be careful, for you may make your wish come true regarding someone that you want passionately for some of you, and it is going to cause heartache and confusion, indecision. Oh, yeah. So by mid-September of 2020, we have a Scorpio who is recognizing the devil energy. Sometimes this is when we have an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, and etc. Sometimes this is someone who's just an unhealthy connection. They may have an addiction. They may just be very negative. So someone here, this Scorpio that I'm reading for during this general reading is trying to get to the truth of the fact that this is really the devil. And that's why the devil energy, someone, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. It means for some reason, there's an unhealthy connection or situation here. It could be that this Scorpio wants to go towards this passionate masculine or fire chart, Sagittarius or Leo, but they're trying to get to the truth because they're tired of the heartache and confusion. So in the subconscious position, we have the Eight of Cups. Good. Spirit saying we're going to give you the strength to recognize that what transpired was fun, but those cups are now empty and spilt over. The party's over. It's time to move into a new direction with your emotions with the Eight of Cups energy. To research a path ahead that will fulfill you with peace, joy, and happiness day to day. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have the Queen of Wands energy. This is you being able to set goals and meet goals in an excited way. Honor your own personal path of victory and make your own personal wishes come true in the area of creativity. So in the inner strengths position, Scorpio, you are in your element with the Death card as a major arcana. You are going to have the strength to bring something to an end because you are transforming. Because you're recognizing that the truth is you're going to sit here with a blindfold on, feeling very emotional because of something unhealthy. But again, Spirit's saying it's time to create victory, to make your own personal wishes come true, to walk away and bring an end to a connection path or emotional situation that no longer serves you, to bring an end for some of you to this person. Now, again, this could be a boss. It doesn't mean a bad thing if you bring an end to a situation, because Spirit is trying to, with those tower energies, help us to recognize unhappiness, whether it's in connection or negativity, to another or oneself. It's time to create the best journey of our life in the second half of 2020 for sure. So in a 3-card summary to my left, with the same Gilded Tarot deck, we've got the first couple cards here, Scorpio. There's indecision here with the 5 of Wands energies. There is worry, fear, anxiety when it comes to what action steps to take. Some of you, if you, again, follow Spirit's advice and focus on manifesting and creating your own success, some of you are going to realize that you are indeed headed in the right direction. You're going to see a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money and stability. Some of you are going to get tired of fighting a battle with maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or they have that in their chart with the 7 of Wands. Now, 7 is a very spiritual time. That doorway behind him is opening, and now he can or she move into a new direction. So it is time with the 6 of Pentacles to make sure that a connection or an offer or an opportunity is indeed a balanced and healthy one. Yeah. Because we have someone here with the Lover's energies, very passionate about an offer, but I think Spirit is warning this Scorpio of an empty offer of love because of the heartache energy in the relationship sector of the circle spread. Some of you may be dealing with someone who has Gemini in their chart because of the swords that we are seeing. Spirit is saying, speak your truth. Scorpio, about money, stability, things of the material, research before stepping into a new path. You've got 2 major arcanas here, so Spirit's saying with the Fool and the Hermit, don't hop, skip, and jump off a cliff. Wait and point your lantern at different paths before making a decision. For there's some form of small communication that may not even grow into much more here. So by the second week of September of 2020, we have communication for some, maybe regarding with wands representing home, family, or business. Communication that one recognizes is just the Page of Wands. It's just small, passionate communication, banter back and forth, but it's not growing any or going anywhere. So with the world energy, Spirit's saying, someone here, this Scorpio, is going to realize that an old path has gone full circle. They're recognizing the truth and that it's time to step into the portal of a new beginning and make your own personal wishes come true. In the first couple weeks of September, indecision, feeling sad, depressed, like you don't have enough. Somebody's definitely coming in and leaving once again. I just saw Temperance could be someone who has Sagittarius in their chart. Let go of anyone who is cold and closed off. Someone is focused more on money and abundance than they are on the area of emotions, and that's just who they are. For some that could, I just saw Aries. And also with the Fool energy, I felt Aries. Be careful. Spirit is trying to guide you into a path that is indeed a happily ever after energy. But for some, you may not even know this water sign yet. Continue to create what you're creating for yourself. Make your own wishes come true. You may have someone comes towards you who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio by the second week, maybe between the second and third week of September of 2020. Oh my gosh, because we have the King of Cups energies and then the major arcana of the Chariot, someone traveling towards you with an open heart, someone who can control their emotions. And you're recognizing that your ship is coming in regarding the past, your childhood, or children and family. Wow. So by mid-September of 2020, we have a Scorpio who reflected on the previous chapters of their life and now are understanding that they have overcome them and risen above them, and that now it is indeed time to move into the direction that is true for you, that is successful. And again, I keep seeing somebody come in with this cup energy to say, hey, kind words and messages. I want to play. I want to have fun. Look at this celebration. And you starting to feel by mid-September of 2020, Scorpio, like the Queen of Pentacles energies. I want to give, care, provide for. I feel stable and secure. For I have manifested through my hopes, wishes, and prayers a connection that feels right. That could be a soulmate connection. But someone first has to get rid of indecision regarding something that is not healthy in the area of emotions. Again, I'm seeing swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I just saw a child, maybe a difficult child, or someone acting like a child. Finding clarity and moving into a path of stability, away from heartache. So I'm going to bring in one of my newest decks because I really, really, really like it. It is the Less Vampirous deck by Lucy Cavendish. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Scorpio I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding confirmation and clarification for the first half of September of 2020. Okay, so we have in the center of the circle spread, love conquers all. You can love someone and get to the truth and speak your truth, stand by your truth, and also have the strength to cut away from whoever isn't loyal. The card says enduring loyalty, eternal love, and a lasting commitment. So if there is indecision about that with business or personal, now is the time in the beginning of September of 2020 to speak your truth, to get to the truth. Is this going to be a lasting commitment? For I am very passionate about, in my thoughts position, this monster within energy. So in the thoughts position, we have an internal struggle, right? We have personal challenges, wanting to improve the situation, wanting a lasting commitment, partnership, contract. Therefore, Spirit's saying you will be able to see the truth of a situation that may cause heartache in the relationship sector with another or others. But Spirit is offering you the card of hope in the first couple weeks of September. There's a lot of anticipation, or Spirit is saying be hopeful when it comes to what you are wishing for creatively and emotionally. For Spirit is going to help you to make a wish come true. See, it says wish right on that card. Cool. So here in the creative aspects position, during the whole first half of September of 2020, we have the hunter energy, aggressor and provider. I now am the hunter and not the hunter. I now see clearly what wishes I want to make come true. I now see clearly because I have recognized the truth. I can give with an open heart, but I can also free my mind from allowing myself to get caught in some form of inner struggle, wishing for some form of heartache. So in the actions position, I'm not going to take any action in the first half of September of 2020, but instead, I'm going to create. I'm going to make something that others can be proud of, that you can be proud of. For they're saying after a time of indecision, as you put effort into creating and providing for yourself emotionally, for some, you will start to recognize unhealthy thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, places, circumstances. And it's going to feel pretty darn strange by mid-September of 2020. Because Scorpio, you have the supernatural energy, miraculous, otherworldly energy. Number 39. I now can recognize what I didn't before because I have risen up spiritually. I see things from a higher, better perspective because I have created something. I am now providing for myself and others is what I'm hearing for some. And subconsciously, we've got walking away. Look at what card came up with that subconsciously. Sacrifice. Wow. So the card says letting go, walking away. Remember subconsciously that it's time for communication. There's a desire for some form of bright proposal energy, but then there's heartache for some, maybe having to do with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We've got indecision regarding mother, father. What should I create? For once you switch your passionate energy away from the attention of another and into what really grounds you day to day, you're going to start to feel day to day the death rights energy. So the card says, saying goodbye, letting go, honoring our lives, honoring ourselves, recognizing our own victory, and making wishes come true for ourselves or yourself, Scorpio, whereby you can find peace, joy, and contentment in your life. So in the inner strength position, I do feel that by mid-September of 2020, this Scorpio is going to be strong enough to bring a quick and swift ending to what was unhealthy. It's going to feel like everything changed, like the card said. I worked on something that fulfills me, and I'm starting to see success. Therefore, I'm starting to see as I make no decision and just observe the unhealthiness in another. And it's going to be a miraculous awareness that as I am letting go of them, something new is coming true for me. For some of you singles, you may meet a water sign in the first half of September of 2020. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you have the strength to recognize what isn't good, to walk away, and now receive the blessings that Spirit's trying to bring the collective. So in the inner strength position, we have the strength of the outsider, the strength to sit and be a loner as you observe. If someone brings heartache into my life, I'm using that sword and I'm cutting away from them. I'm walking away. I'm letting go. For I can provide for myself and manifest great success in my own journey at this time. So on the bottom of the deck, they have Maynard. And this is about releasing. I see 9, 9, and 19 there. Releasing what was so you can manifest who you were supposed to be, what you are meant to be remembered for in the area of money or things of the material. A new beginning is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Someone is a devil energy, meaning they're just making bad decisions or they're not good for you. And if you just sit and observe and work mostly on your own personal goals and intentions, the more you let go of someone's negative energy, the more the positive comes into your world and you start to see great things happen. And this is happening for the collective as well. People are either going to choose to step into a higher, better path and rise above spiritually, or they're going to go back and return and repeat unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, and then spend the next 10 years, maybe 20, going through that again. All right, beautiful. So I pulled one card from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and Scorpio, you guys got the 10 of action. You are working too hard for some of you, could be in connection to another person. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between money and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load, right? There's anticipation in the relationship sector, but there's heartache. But you're going to have the ability to compassionately speak your truth. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. All right, so should these messages have resonated and you have further questions and would like your own personal energy read, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you so very much for stopping by, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Take care. God